Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to feel the power of this moment because something incredible is happening right now. I don't care what you've been through, what doubts have tried to hold you back, or what setbacks you've experienced. Today is a new day. And if you're hearing these words, there's a reason for it. You are on the brink of something profound. God is about to lead you into a new season, a season of growth, transformation, and breakthroughs. But here's the thing, when you step into that new season, you have to recognize the signs that it's happening. You've got to be ready for the shift, the moments that will change everything for you. Ready for it? Because I'm going to share with you the 7 unmistakable signs that God is guiding you to your next level. The question is, are you prepared to take that leap of faith? When God is leading you into a new season, one of the first signs you'll notice is that unexpected opportunities start appearing in your life. These opportunities may not always look like what you imagined, but they come at the right moment, almost as if they're tailor-made for your next step. It's as if the universe is conspiring to align with the purpose God has for you. At first, these opportunities may seem small or insignificant, but they carry a weight of possibility that you can't ignore. It could be a new job offer, a connection with the right person, or a chance to step into something that's been on your heart for a long time. You may even begin to notice doors opening in places where you never thought they would. Perhaps it's an invitation to a project or an opportunity to share your message with an entirely new audience. These things don't happen by chance. They're part of God's plan, guiding you to the next season of your life. The key is to remain open and alert. Sometimes we're so focused on what we want that we overlook what is right in front of us. When these unexpected opportunities show up, don't dismiss them because they don't look like the perfect fit. Trust that God is orchestrating the details, and what seems like a coincidence is actually His way of leading you in the right direction. As you step into this new season, recognize that God is bringing people, places, and circumstances into your life to guide you, prepare you, and propel you forward. These unexpected opportunities are not random, they are divine interventions designed to help you move closer to your purpose and your calling. As God leads you into a new season, you may notice that doors you've relied on for security or comfort begin to close. These could be relationships, jobs, habits, or even familiar routines that once felt safe. It's easy to feel discouraged when things you've counted on for so long are no longer there, but this is often a sign that God is clearing the path for something better. The closing of these doors may feel unsettling or even painful, but it's important to understand that they are not being closed to hurt you. They are being closed because they no longer serve your growth or your purpose in this next season. When one door closes, it's simply making room for another one to open, one that aligns more deeply with your future and the plans God has for you. What felt like a setback or loss may actually be divine protection, pushing you towards something greater than you could have imagined. During this time, you may feel confused, unsure of what to do next, or anxious about what's to come. But if you remain open to God's guidance, you will soon find that the doors that open are far more aligned with your true calling. These new opportunities may require you to step outside of your comfort zone or take risks, but they will offer you new perspectives, new challenges, and new growth that the closed doors could not provide. Remember, the new doors may not look the same as the ones you've left behind. In fact, they may be completely different, but they are always better suited for the path God is leading you on. Trust the process, even when it's hard to see the bigger picture, because better things are on the way. As God moves you into a new season, one of the subtle yet powerful signs is that your desire for the old season begins to fade. This doesn't happen overnight, but gradually you start to feel less attached to the things, people, and circumstances that once held so much importance. The things that used to excite or comfort you no longer carry the same weight. It's as though your heart is being gently shifted towards something greater, and the pull of the past loses its grip on you. At first, this shift may feel strange. You might experience a sense of guilt for letting go of what once mattered so much, or a fear of losing what felt familiar. But as you continue to embrace the changes, you'll begin to understand that this fading desire is not a loss, but a necessary step for your growth. God is creating space within you for something more meaningful, something that aligns with your future and purpose. The things you once cherished, whether they were relationships, goals, or even a particular lifestyle, may begin to feel burdensome, limiting, or even outdated. What once sparked passion now seems to drain your energy, and you realize that you've outgrown those old desires. This is not to say that the past was wrong, but that it has served its purpose in your life. You've learned what you needed to, and now it's time to move forward into a new chapter with an open heart. This process can be both freeing and challenging. It requires trust in the fact that God's plans are far better than what you left behind. Your new desires, interests, and passions will start to take root, and you'll feel a greater sense of alignment with the path you're walking. As you transition into a new season led by God, one of the most powerful signs is the deep sense of peace that settles within you, even amidst uncertainty. The world around you may feel chaotic, unpredictable, or even overwhelming, yet somehow you feel calm. This peace is not the absence of challenges or confusion, rather, it is a profound reassurance that God is in control, guiding you through the unknown. In times of transition, it's natural to feel unsettled. The future can seem unclear, and the fear of the unknown can weigh heavily on your heart. But as you lean into God's guidance, you begin to experience a peace that surpasses understanding. It's as though your spirit knows that even though the road ahead is unclear, you are exactly where you need to be. You trust that God's timing, His plans, and His purposes will unfold as they are meant to. This peace is not a passive feeling. It's a peace that enables you to move forward with confidence, even when you can't see every step ahead. It gives you the strength to face challenges with grace, knowing that they are not obstacles but opportunities for growth. When the circumstances are uncertain, this peace anchors you, keeping you steady when everything around you feels unstable. It's important to recognize that this peace comes from trusting in something greater than yourself. It's a result of surrendering your anxieties and uncertainties to God, knowing that He is always present and will guide you through whatever comes your way. This deep sense of peace becomes a reminder that you are not walking alone, and no matter what the future holds, you are secure in His hands. As God leads you into a new season, you begin to experience a growing sense of purpose and direction that fills your heart with clarity. It's as if something deep within you awakens, and you can feel your life moving toward a greater sense of meaning. You start to understand that all the challenges, setbacks, and moments of confusion you faced have been preparing you for this moment, and now the pieces are beginning to fit together. This growing sense of purpose isn't something that can be easily defined at first, but it starts to take root in the small moments. You begin to recognize that the things you care about, the passions you've discovered, and the people you are drawn to are all part of a bigger plan. The fog of indecision lifts, and you feel more in tune with your true calling. You start to realize that your life has been carefully crafted with intention, and that every experience has led you to this point of clarity. Your days begin to feel more aligned with who you are becoming, and you feel a strong desire to pursue what's before you with greater focus. You may find that your decisions become easier because your heart is more connected to your purpose. There is a sense of urgency, but not in a stressful way, more of an excitement to move forward step by step toward the vision that is unfolding before you. This sense of direction is also marked by a deep confidence in the path ahead. Even though the details may not be fully clear, you know that God is guiding you, and that every step you take is leading you towards something greater than you could have ever planned for yourself. As you step into a new season of growth and transformation, you'll find that God begins to bring people into your life who challenge and inspire you in ways you never expected. These individuals are often placed in your path at the right time to push you beyond your limits, to elevate your thinking, and to help you see the world from a fresh perspective. They may come in many forms: mentors, colleagues, friends, or even strangers, yet each one has a unique role in your journey. The people who challenge you are not always easy to be around, but their presence is necessary. They may ask difficult questions, push you to rethink your beliefs, or challenge the way you approach life. They will test your patience, your faith, and your ability to grow in the face of adversity. While it may feel uncomfortable at times, this is often the growth you need to prepare you for the next phase of your life. They force you to confront areas where you've been holding back or staying complacent, and in doing so, they help you break free from old patterns that no longer serve you. At the same time, these individuals also inspire you. Their words, their actions, or even the way they live their lives will spark something within you. You'll see in them the potential of what you could become. And their example will ignite a fire inside you to reach higher, go further, and strive for more. Whether it's their work ethic, their passion for their purpose, or their unwavering faith, they will motivate you to push past your fears and limitations. These encounters may seem coincidental, but they are part of God's design to help you grow, expand your vision, and prepare you for what's ahead. As you enter a new season, the struggles of your past begin to shift in meaning. What once felt like burdens, wounds, and obstacles now transform into valuable lessons that have shaped you into the person you are today. The pain you experienced, the setbacks you faced, and the challenges that once seemed insurmountable no longer weigh you down. Instead, they serve as stepping stones to your growth and wisdom. You start to see how each hardship, each moment of difficulty has been a lesson in disguise, preparing you for the next chapter of your life. These past struggles, once viewed with resentment or regret, now become a source of strength. You realize that the resilience you develop through these experiences is invaluable. The lessons you learned, the importance of perseverance, patience, trust, and faith have equipped you with tools that will serve you in the future. You no longer dwell on what went wrong, but rather you focus on how those experiences have taught you to navigate life with greater understanding and wisdom. In this new season, you view your past with a sense of gratitude, recognizing that without those struggles, you wouldn't be who you are today. You see how they have shaped your character, refined your abilities, and deepened your faith. The challenges that once seemed like obstacles to your happiness now feel like opportunities for growth and transformation. Your perspective shifts from one of victimhood to one of empowerment as you understand that every struggle has a purpose and has led you to a place where you are stronger, wiser, and more capable of embracing the new season ahead. As God leads you into a new season, there comes a point where you feel a stirring deep within your spirit, a sense of urgency and boldness that pushes you to take steps you've been hesitant to take before. It's as if a divine spark ignites within you, urging you to move beyond your comfort zone and step into the unknown with courage and faith. This stirring is not just a fleeting feeling, it is a deep calling that resonates with your soul, drawing you towards something greater than what you've known. This inner prompting may begin as a quiet whisper, but over time it grows stronger, more undeniable. It's a call to action, a challenge to rise above your fears and limitations. It might manifest as a desire to pursue a new opportunity, start a new venture, or take a leap of faith in an area of your life that once felt uncertain. The stirring is often accompanied by a sense of anticipation, knowing that something significant is waiting on the other side of your obedience. You may feel a bit of fear or uncertainty, as stepping into the unknown always requires courage. However, this stirring isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions or for everything to be perfectly clear. It's about trusting in God's guidance and taking action despite the uncertainties. As you move forward, you may not have all the answers or a clear roadmap, but the stirring in your spirit assures you that you are headed in the right direction. You feel a peace in your heart, knowing that taking bold steps is part of the path God has prepared for you. As you move into a new season, your faith will inevitably be tested. The road ahead may not always be smooth, and there will be moments when doubt, fear, and uncertainty try to creep in. Yet, despite the challenges you face, you feel a deep inner resolve to stand firm in your faith. These tests may come in various forms: unexpected trials, disappointments, or moments where it feels like God is silent. But in each of these moments, you find yourself choosing to trust in His plan, even when you don't understand it. Your faith is being refined, not because you lack belief, but because this testing strengthens you. It pushes you beyond your comfort zone, compelling you to rely on God more deeply. You begin to see that faith is not just about believing when everything is going well, but it's about holding on to His promises when life feels uncertain. It's in these moments of difficulty that you begin to understand the depth of your trust in God and the power of surrendering your will to His. Though the challenges may feel overwhelming at times, you stand firm knowing that God is with you every step of the way. You draw strength from His word, His promises, and the knowledge that He has never failed you before. You may not have all the answers or see the full picture, but you know that your faith in God will carry you through. Each trial becomes an opportunity for growth. And with each test, your relationship with God deepens, strengthening your conviction to keep going, no matter what lies ahead. As you step into a new season, there is an undeniable sense of new growth and transformation unfolding within you. It's as though something deep inside is shifting. Old parts of you are falling away, and new parts are emerging with strength and clarity. You begin to recognize changes not only in your circumstances, but also in your heart, mind, and spirit. You feel more aligned with who you were always meant to be, and with every step forward, you can sense that you are becoming a more refined version of yourself. This transformation doesn't happen all at once, but gradually you begin to notice it in the way you think, act, and respond to the world around you. Your mindset expands, and what once seemed like obstacles now feel like opportunities for growth. You begin to see challenges as invitations to rise higher, to step into the fullness of who God has created you to be. Your faith deepens, and with it comes a greater sense of confidence, knowing that you are being shaped for something greater. The people and experiences you encounter during this season reflect this growth. You begin to attract new opportunities, new relationships, and new perspectives that align with the person you are becoming. The things that once drained your energy or held you back no longer have the same power over you. Instead, you are empowered, equipped, and ready for the new season that God is leading you into. Your heart is open, your vision clear, and your path illuminated with the light of transformation. The person you are becoming is emerging, and with each day, the growth becomes more undeniable, more evident to those around you and to yourself. As you reflect on these signs that God is leading you into a new season, I want you to remember this change may be uncomfortable, and stepping into the unknown can feel overwhelming, but it is always an opportunity for growth, transformation, and alignment with your higher purpose. The unexpected opportunities, the doors closing to make way for better ones, the fading desire for the past, and the deep sense of peace amidst uncertainty, all of these are part of God's divine orchestration. When you encounter people who challenge and inspire you, when past struggles become lessons that fuel your strength, when you feel that stirring in your spirit to take bold steps, and when your faith is tested yet you stand firm, these are all signs that you are not alone on this journey. You are being prepared for something greater, something beyond your current understanding. And through it all, you will experience a sense of new growth and transformation that will empower you to step confidently into the next chapter of your life. So trust the process, embrace the changes, and hold on to your faith. The new season ahead of you is filled with endless possibilities, and though the path may not always be clear, know that God is guiding you every step of the way. Keep moving forward, for your breakthrough is just ahead, and the person you are becoming is worth every step of the journey.